Hello, so quick little thing here. It is February 1st, folks. February 1st, folks. Wow, that's a lot of F's. I give so many F's. For the next 14 days, I am going to post a video every day about favorites or loves or stuff like that that has to do kind of with Valentine's Day. I'm a big Valentine's Day lover. Like Taylor Swift lover. I love Valentine's Day. So every year, this is the second year in a row, so I can say every year I do 14 days of Valentine's Day, and I post every day about love in some sort, favorites, whatever. So this is the first of 14 days that I'm posting every single day. So look out for every single day I'm going to post videos. It stresses me out every year, but I'm going to keep doing it every year. So please keep watching, watch my videos, subscribe so you don't miss an upload, and if you do miss a couple, go back and watch them. They're all on my channel. Watch all of them. Go ahead. Watch all of my videos. I have so many videos. Watch them, please. So let's get on to the video. Today I'm going to do a video on my favorite coffees. I haven't really been into coffees for very long. Like, it took quite a few years for me to actually like coffee. When I was younger, I would go into a coffee shop and be like, it smells so nasty in here. And then for some reason over the years I've just actually started to like coffee, especially because caffeine. But every time I have coffee, it's too much caffeine and it makes me anxious. There's definitely a difference between coffee caffeine and like soda caffeine, energy drink caffeine. For some reason, like coffee caffeine makes me so anxious. So I really shouldn't be drinking it, but I do. So let's talk about my favorite coffees. And this is from different places and also home, because sometimes I make my own coffee, but not usually. The first place we're going to talk about is Dunkin', which is my favorite place to go for coffee. I love Dunkin's coffee. That's personally my favorite place to go for coffee. My favorite thing to get from there is a caramel macchiato, but for some reason caramel macchiatos are super expensive from anywhere, so I only get one if I have a free drink coupon, which I get for like my birthday, or also I have the Dunkin' rewards. So if you get to a certain amount of points, I think it's 200, when you get there you get a free drink any size. So I always get a large caramel macchiato because it's like the most expensive thing that they serve that I like. I also love when they have pistachio. It's like one of the flavors that they get sometimes, and I'll get a pistachio iced latte. I love their lattes. They're so good. I don't even know if I ever had their iced coffee because I always go at happy hour, and it's actually more expensive to get an iced coffee there than an iced latte during happy hour. So I just get an iced latte, and usually whatever flavor I want. When they have pistachio available, it's always pistachio that I want. There are people here. Hopefully they can't hear me because that's super awkward. Okay, so anyway, I also love their raspberry flavor, which is something they have all year round. I think it's unsweet, which is the only issue, because anytime I get that instead of like a caramel iced coffee or whatever, it's just not sweet enough. When I get the raspberry iced latte, I always ask, I'm out of breath now. I always ask for extra raspberry and extra sugar and extra cream because I don't know if I actually really like coffee all that much. So I'd much rather have a lot of sugar in it and have it taste very sweet. I prefer, this is kind of showing you what's next, but I actually prefer the raspberry iced latte from Starbucks than I do from Dunkin'. I never go to Starbucks, but my dad got a gift card once and he was like, I don't want it. So he gave it to my mom and we drank Starbucks. It used to be something we drank all the time. We used to live in Maryland, and we went to a place called Safeway for our groceries, and they had their own little Starbucks in there. I would always get something there but then we moved and we never go to Starbucks anymore. The next thing isn't coffee, but I wanted to talk about it anyway. Their blueberry sweet tea is so good at Dunkin'. Their blueberry is awesome. It's also good in hot tea. If you ever get their hot tea, ask for blueberry, like a pump of blueberry in there too. Oh my god, it's so good. I don't think I've ever had blueberry in an iced latte. Maybe I should try that out because I'd probably like it, but it's so good in tea. And also raspberry is really good in their sweet tea also. But sometimes if I'm looking for something to drink at Dunkin', it's usually coffee, but their tea, at least here, their large teas are $1. So, oh my god, that's so cheap. The next thing is their peppermint mocha latte. Unfortunately, it's only something they have at the holidays, which I think is so stupid because I think peppermint is something, or at least mint. You should have a mint flavor all year round, either for tea, to have either mint iced tea or mint hot tea, or also for coffee. I just think it's not something you should only have during the holidays. You should have that all the time, right? Is it just me? I don't think so. But that is it for Dunkin' for their drinks. I love their blueberry cake donut. I love their jelly-filled donut. I love their plain donut. They have this wrap. I don't know what it's called, but it's like a go wrap thing. It's like a chicken tender with ranch dressing and cheese on it. It's so good. I don't know how to ask for it, so every time I'm there and I'm asking, I'm like, can I have the wrap with chicken and cheese and ranch in it? What's that? I don't know what it is, but it's good. It sounds so like awkward, but it is very, very good. I don't know if I've ever had anything from Dunkin' that I didn't like now that I think about it. My mom had the gingerbread thing. I didn't really love the gingerbread because I don't love gingerbread, so I didn't think I'd like it, but I liked it better than I thought I would. So there you go. Oh, I have had their caramel iced coffee then. I had a taste of my mom's and it was really, really good. Really good. And she doesn't even ask for extra caramel or extra sugar. It's just good on its own, which is great. The next place is McDonald's. I love McDonald's because it's cheap and their caramel iced coffee is really good, and they have really good prices all the time. It's like $1.69 or something for their iced coffees. So I get extra sugar and usually extra pump of caramel in it too. And it tastes really good. And their large is huge. It's so big. So I usually don't finish the large because it's so much, but when it's like any size, $1.69, it's like, why would I get a small if it's the same price for a large? I'm gonna get the large, even if I don't drink it. Duh. The next thing is their peppermint latte. They did not do that this year. Instead, they had like an eggnog drink or something. I didn't get it. I really wanted their peppermint to come back this year, but it didn't. I don't know why. That was so weird. They should have had both. They also used to have this amazing white chocolate, like white hot chocolate, I think it was. And it just tasted like warm milk, and it just felt like you were home and you were 6 years old and it was freezing outside. It was calm, warm hug in a drink, and they haven't had it since that 1 year I saw it, and I miss it. So McDonald's, please bring back your white hot chocolate because it was so good. Oh my god, that was amazing. I also love their iced caramel macchiato, and that's also something I get if I get a coupon for a free McCafe drink, which I think it's every 5. If you buy 5, you get 1 free. And I actually just redeemed it for a hot caramel macchiato, which I didn't love. But their iced caramel macchiatos are amazing. And again, they're like $4. So if you can get it for free, get it for free. Their chocolate chip frappe is really good. A lot of times their small chocolate chip frappes are like $2. They're really good. They get stuck in your teeth though, but it's just a lot of chocolate chips in, I think it's chocolate, or it might be like a cream base with a lot of chocolate chips in it. It's so good. I love the texture mostly because there are those chocolate chips in there. It's so good. But your teeth, They're just chocolate chips are in every single crevice in your mouth, but it's so good. It's something you really have to have if you're gonna like bring it home because of that, or if you just never smile or never talk to anybody, then I guess it really doesn't matter what's in your mouth, but so good. And the best thing that you can get at McDonald's is their dollar sweet tea. My God, I've never had better tea in my life than I have at McDonald's, and it's only $1 for a large. And sometimes I'll go there and get 3 of them and then just put them in the fridge and drink them for the week because they're so good. Oh my God. I am a very big tea drinker. There's nothing like McDonald's sweet tea. So good. And one time in Georgia, like we just stopped at a McDonald's in Georgia on our way home from Maryland, and oh my God, they had a peach sweet tea. They also had a raspberry sweet tea, but I don't think I got that. I think I got the peach. It was so good. Oh my God. Why don't they have that at every McDonald's? I was like, is this a new thing on the menu? Can I get this at home? So I went home and I was like, do you guys have the peach tea? And they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like, well, this was a big old disappointment, wasn't it? But my God, it was so good. If you have the option of that on your menu, first of all, you are so lucky, but you have got to try it. It's so good. And the final place I'm going to talk about is Starbucks. My favorite thing to get there is their raspberry iced latte. It was so good. It's like a candy raspberry instead of the one from Dunkin'. I'd say tastes like what you would expect a raspberry flavored syrup to taste like. It doesn't taste sweet. It tastes kind of just like fake raspberry, but the one from Starbucks tastes like candy. It's like a gummy bear or something. It's so good and so sweet and amazing. It's so good. But it's also good as a like raspberry frappe. I've had that before when I was a kid, and that was really good. Usually when I was a kid, I would get the next thing, a vanilla bean frappe. It's so good. It's like vanilla, but like real vanilla, just drinking it, and it's icy and it's chewy because of the ice. So good. Really, Starbucks stuff is so yummy, but I just can't justify spending $4 on a drink. Like, I can't spend $4 on a drink. I refuse. So I never go to Starbucks unless we have a gift card. But sometimes we get them and it's like, oh my God, thank you so much. We are about to get some good stuff today. And I actually bought my friend a Starbucks gift card. I haven't given it to her yet because we live in different states. So when I finally get around to seeing her, I'm gonna have to give her that gift card and she's gonna be pretty excited. She is a coffee connoisseur. She has been to every coffee shop I've ever heard of and haven't heard of. She's been everywhere. It's like no matter where we are, she goes, oh, I know the best coffee shop. We gotta go here. And I'm like, where did you even find this? I don't know where she finds these places, but she's right. They're always really good. Now we're gonna talk about my favorite things to make at home. It's not many. We have a Keurig machine, and it's actually from Great Value, which is Walmart brand. Their chai latte is so good. It's already sweet and full of milk, so you don't have to do anything. You literally just press the button and it makes it, and it's so good. I first heard of chai tea actually when I dated this guy for like 5 minutes when I was in college, and he was like, hey, you want some chai tea? And I'm like, I've never heard of that. And he brought me some chai tea and it was so good. I was like, where have I been, first of all? This is so tasty. It's good iced and it's good hot. You just put it over ice and then drink it and it's delicious. Or you drink it hot. I don't really like hot drinks though. I'm not a hot drinker. I'd rather have it over ice, but I love soup. I don't know. But hot drinks for some reason make me so hot and sweaty and nasty, but like soup doesn't. So I don't know, man. Weird. Good stuff. Chai tea is so good. But I also like pistachio coffee at home. I got pistachio syrup. I think it's Torani syrup. I got that from Amazon because I was craving some pistachio coffee, but right now Dunkin' doesn't have it. Stupid Dunkin'. So I'm like, well, what do I do? So I looked on Amazon. They have a really, really good pistachio. It's not as good as Dunkin'. I don't know what Dunkin' puts in it. Drugs, perhaps. But it's so much better at Dunkin'. I don't know what they make it with. It might be a powder for all I know. But the syrup that you can get from Amazon is very good. It's just not as good, but it's really nice. I actually drank it hot because I was sick. I drank a lot of hot stuff when I was sick, and this was one of the things I made quite a few times, and it's so good. Oh my god, I love pistachio. It's my favorite nut. What a good nut. Those are my favorite coffees. Let me know if you've had any of them. What's your favorite coffee to get out? Is there a place that you go that I didn't talk about? Like, what is that, Tim Hortons? I've never been there. There's a lot of places I've never been, so what do you go? Where do you go to get your coffee? And what's your favorite coffee to get? And if you haven't tried any of these, try them and then come back and let me know what you think. That would be awesome. I'm very cheap, so I go to cheap places to get my coffee because to me it's just, I can't justify spending a lot of money on coffee. But if you're someone who does, that's awesome. No judgment. I spend my money on stupid stuff that you would be like, why would you do that? So I don't care what you spend your money on. These are the things that I love and where I go to get them. So thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you wanna, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.